Assignment rules are important in automating your jobs. Once your assignment rules are set up, jobs will be created and sent to your selected service providers each time a new booking is created. You may also set up assignment rules to automate job cancellations when bookings are canceled. Spend less time scheduling service providers by setting up an assignment rule. Let's take a look at how it's done. From your dashboard, navigate to the far left and click Assignment Rules. Then back over to the top right to click Add. There are a total of 4 steps in creating an assignment rule. The first is rule configuration. You want to add a rule name. Adding a name describes what the rule would be used for. Second, when this event occurs. Select an event which will initiate the trigger for the assignment rule. Perform this action. Select the action to be taken when the event selected is met. And finally, for this property. Select the property that this rule should be applied to. You may select more than one property or leave the property selection blank. If left blank, this assignment rule can be used for any rental. One thing to take note, if Cancel Job Assignment option is selected in the Perform this action dropdown, then there will be no following steps to continue. When you're done, click Next. Here we have Select Checklist. Select an existing checklist to this rule, or click Add Checklist to create a new checklist. If you need to preview or edit your checklist, click on the eye icon at the end of the checklist. Then click Next. Next, scheduling your assignment. Here's where you decide when the job request will be sent to your service providers, which service providers it will be sent to, and when the job request should expire. First, job starts. Select the start date and time when the service provider should start working on your rental. When starts, select when the job should be started based on the drop-down options. Before guest arrives, which is before the property check-in time. After guest arrives, which is after the property check-in time. Before guest departs, which is before the property checkout time. And after guest departs, which is after the property checkout time. Invitation expires. Set the number of days and hours that the service providers have to accept or decline the job request. Under the first come, first served strategy, a job becomes unassigned if no service provider accepts the request by the expiration date. Under the priority strategy, each service provider has the amount of time set in the invitation expires field to accept the job request before the request is sent to the service provider next in line. And finally, your assignment strategy. Assignment rules are used to decide when each service provider selected will receive the job request. There are a total of 2 assignment strategies: priority list and first come, first serve. Priority list allows you to sequentially send the job request to the selected service providers. First come, first serve allows you to simultaneously send an assignment request to all service providers. Then click Next. Finally, you want to set an offer price. Set a reasonable price to pay your service provider. Your service provider will be able to send you an invoice for this amount. You may also add an optional message to send to your selected service provider. When you're done, click Save. And there you have it. You're all done. Once a service provider accepts your job, you will be alerted by email or SMS based on your notification settings. If no service provider accepts a job before the expiration time, the job will become unassigned and you will be alerted. Unassigned jobs will also show in the problem task table on your dashboard.